Sometimes you've got to walk before you can run. Let's do this. All right, so the plan is to get the CV axles out so I can get ready to prep and pull this motor. Once this motor comes out, it should actually be fairly simple. It's just I got to remove all the accessories, or do I? Just disconnect my hoses, disconnect battery. It's already disconnected. And then the motor mounts. You got the one on the back and then the two on the sides, and I just got to disconnect the exhaust. I'll just probably take the whole manifold turbo system off before I even pull it, just because I know that this motor is going to get tore down and rebuilt and probably sold if it's still good. I believe it got a blown head gasket. I hope it's just a head gasket, not a cracked cylinder head. That would suck. So, I gotta remove some cotter keys. So I'm gonna take the arms here off of the hub so I can drop it down. But I'm actually using they're safety wire pliers. So my father got me these for Christmas the year that I went to tech school when I became a fighter jet mechanic. And I told him I was doing a lot of safety wiring and that it was kind of kicking my butt. And he's like, well, the only way to get better at it is to practice. And he said that he safety wired on his motorcycles all the time to keep things from falling off. And so he got me a pair of these. And here it is, 18 years later. And I still got that same pair. I haven't really seen a whole lot of use because I really don't safety wire a whole lot on my cars and don't bring personal tools to work. So, but I found them today and I figured, you know what, why not? This is kind of fitting, so thanks, Dad. All right, so I took the fork off the coilover to give me some more clearance to pull the CV joint out. I'm now going to do the nut and the hub here and pull this off and get this loose, and we'll drop this down like so, and once it drops, take it off of here, it'll come down, I'll pull the CV out, and then I'll put it all back together without the CV installed, so that way I can throw my tire back on and still have a roller. Okay, I got the bottom control arm off, and I got the CV out. Well, halfway out. I gotta use my CV fork. Pop that SOB out the other side. Oh, those ball joints. Oh, I forgot how much fun they are. Take a look. Alright, as you can see, oh well, maybe not. Let me shed some light on the situation for you. Alright, so, that's not what I want. As you can see here, CV is disconnected from the hub. We moved it out of the way, and we're just going to go ahead and take our fork in there and go and pop that bitch right out. And this side will be done. I'll put this back together, make sure it's a roller still. And yeah, and it's super fun. Love this for us. All right, right, so it's 11 o'clock at night. I've got the CV axle out. You guys can see it right there. Kind of a little shit. Let me... there it is. It's out. Ooh, BSA part. So that's out. I have put this back together, as you can see. Got the fork back in there. Got the bottom bolt back on. I am gonna have to replace this upper control arm here and this U-joint. I kind of mushroomed that bolt, so that's probably gonna have to get cut off when I go to replace the upper mount here. So I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day. We're gonna get this other tire off and take out that CV and put the wheel back on. I don't know, maybe we'll disconnect the exhaust first before we drop the car back down. But yeah, let's get to it. What am I doing? I have air tools. I'm much more better. Okay, so fork's disconnected from the bottom. We're going to take off the hardware for the CV axle, and then we'll disconnect the fork. And the bottom, what's it called again? I can't think with my brain. That was a little tougher than I wanted it to be. So, I made a wish to the Harbor Freight Ferry. And it came true. Oh, what's that? Yeah! I think the one across there is, yeah. That's what I really need. Alright guys, full disclosure, the ball joint's kicking my ass. So, I went and got a tool. So, yeah. And I also bought a stool, because I was sitting on a flower pot stand, and that was getting painful. So, let's see if we can get this off. Well, looks like I need to turn my compressor on. Torque extension. Go! There it is. That's pretty handy. All right, so CV axle's out, like I said, but now I'm going to try to do the exhaust underneath before I drop this car back down again, because I do want to be able to pull this exhaust out and take the manifold off, or just at least have it disconnected before I pull the motor out, so I don't have to go back underneath it for really anything other than just getting this motor out of the car. Like I said, I do need it to be able to roll and move around, because I do have a tight space here in Robbie Sucks Garage 2.0. And, yeah. By the way, guys, having air tools is just, you guys already know, it's super sweet. And it's all coming together. It's finally coming together. All right, let's get this exhaust off. All right, so we're gonna disconnect it from here. As you can see, we are right on top of the backside of the turbo. We're gonna disconnect from here first. I'm already missing a bolt. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright guys, we got the exhaust downpipe out. This one bolts up to the back of the turbo. We've got the gasket right here. We're going to replace the gaskets. We're going to do a re-wrap on this. Looks like it took a little thrashing, a little blowout there. So it needs another heat wrap. But this will get fixed and refurbed so we can use it again. Hopefully having like kind of the similar same turbo spacing setup in the Integra with the new motor. We'll see if it all fits. Yeah, but this is very cool. Very excited to have this out be moved. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of Robbie Sucks. Project La Tigra is back, full swing. As always, suckers, remember, it's okay to suck. Just don't give up. Like, subscribe, keep coming back for more Robbie Sucks. If you want to support the channel, hit up RobbieSucksStore.com. Get some sweet swag. Remember, I love you. And this journey is one I'm very excited for, and I'm so happy you guys are deciding to come along with me to see we get it done. I want to send this thing down the track so bad. So stay tuned, keep coming back. Peace. What's it called again? I can't think with my brain.